Because the camera's probably down there. No, is it? No, camera's up there. Why does it look like I'm looking down? I'm looking straight.
Maybe this way.
And it's coming close. If I have to do that to look straight, it sucks. Because I can't see anything.
You want it like up or down?
No, I don't know. Look, if I look straight at myself,
Yeah.
looks like I'm looking down. Because the camera is up, that's why.
Yeah.
This camera's there, right?
It
So
told
if I
me
look like that.
to rotate it.
I don't know. Saw that. And it's coming closer. Yeah, we got 2 people on right now. I can't see who they are. How do I see this? I'm going live, everybody, to let you guys know what's happening. Also, we're testing out this new equipment that we have here. We have a bunch of new equipment here. If you only knew how advanced we got. Secret advanced tech. Me and my girls. Now you see the evil genius that I am. There we go. What's going on? I see Shamir saluting, and I see the Awakened Union. Peace. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Shamir is, but welcome everybody. Let me tell you what's happening here. I'm gonna wait a minute or two. Sin, can you give me my little speaker, please? So I
Yeah.
can play some music. And it's coming. Huh?
Compliments on YouTube with music.
Oh, okay. I can't do music. It's gotta get out of here.
Nothing. That was so loud.
TikTok live feature unlocked. I thought I already did that. Go live and grow your community. Do more. This mode is visible only to you. Yeah.
Why can't you think?
All right, everybody. We're getting some people on. Here I am. I'm broadcasting to you from Las Vegas, from my own little place, my own house. And we're do I got new tattoos on? Bro, you are so far behind. It's better you guys don't talk to me, because I can get pissed off real fast, okay? Better you just guide it to Bocas and just listen to me. They have no idea. I've been the realest thing you've ever seen on YouTube. I've been the realest thing you've ever seen on Instagram. I've been the realest thing on Facebook and even fucking MySpace when it started. I've been the realest thing you've ever seen. But some of you guys are so far behind, and that's why I'm doing this, okay? So you get a chance to fucking, I don't know, get to learn something. Starting July 1st, you want to go to azdspider.com, okay? And this is going to be all my new programs. This is a brand new technology. And I know it sounds crazy. Like, who are you to say that? I'm that motherfucker with 8 beautiful fucking girlfriends that are perfect, in perfect harmony and order. I'm that motherfucker who's been making money for the last fucking, as long as you've known me, doing nothing but expressing myself. That's how I make my living. That's how I make my life. You understand that? So what gives me the right to do this? Currently, 8 girlfriends. Better than any of you could ever fucking imagine. 8. I don't fucking lie. I don't fucking cheat. I don't steal. I make money being myself. And right now I'm blown up on TikTok as the newest fucking hottest guy on the fucking planet. So just for those things, all right, those are the reasons why that we can start and find out. Now, what does that have to do with you? So you've been studying me for whatever fucking reason. You've been studying and trying to learn how to get your mindset right or get women right. But obviously, it's not working. Like, you might be getting a little bit better, but being a little bit better is different than having what I have. It would be like if somebody was making, let's say, $10 million a minute, like Bill Gates or some shit, and you eventually made $10 million, right? I'm making it per minute, and you guys are trying to make it in your entire life, okay? And you might not even make it. So I have a new way of doing this, a new path. It's a technology I've been working on for a long time, and it's completed, right? And so there's ways to access how to get the information. It's no longer like it was. And everything goes through the website, okay? You go to azdspider.com, and in there, there's 3 different ways you could contact me, okay? Every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I teach a class from 10 to 1, okay? Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. That's going to be on mindset. That's going to be on communication. That's going to be on just things that get you going, okay? If you ever studied any kind of stupid motivation online from any of these fucking coaches, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is that kind of class that'll just give you some real shit, real technology on discipline and focus and motivation and communication. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Then If you guys wanted part of it, and that's $200 a month, okay? So that's a program, and you can't just get in it. Right now, there's a head right here that if I smack, you'll hear it. If I went like that, you hear PA! Right? Because that's Hannah's face, right? You have to go through her, all right? And that's what you need to do. So there's a video online for this, okay? And how funny this would be if I go now and show you the video here. Watch this, okay? Here you go. What's this? Learn more clothes. Don't forget you're a standard moderator for this channel. Yeah, whatever, dude. Oh, this is the live. I'm on my own live right now, I think. I'm not trying to do that. Hannah, why is my video not coming up? Right? I'm gonna search Arash Dibazar.
Probably because you're live.
No. Fuck that, dude. You should be on my channel.
It definitely is. Right here.
It's a live chat, that's what we're on. Hey everybody, it's AZD Spider here, and I'm here to tell you what's happening July 1st. So if you go to my website, azspider.com, that's where you're going to get all the new programs. Now the way the programs are going to work is I no longer accept or reject you. You're going to have to go through what's called the gatekeeper. So if you guys know, that's her, she's right here. Current girlfriends for over 10 years, many of them. And at the making of this video, I have 8 girlfriends. And 8, ocho. Ones that are you're going to have to go through them. So the first step, this is Hannah. Hannah and I have been together for about 16, 17 years now. Of hell. And so she's actually the one that you're going to be messaging. The gatekeeper, that's her position. And she's the one that makes the decision. She's asked me a few times. Don't ever ask women to make decisions. I'm about to show you how fucking crazy girls are. Try to convince her. Clean, and it allows me to continue to do my research and stay totally disconnected from that line of it. All right, let me explain this to you. You basically go there, right? And you want to register for a program and you write an email to her. Now she makes the final decision. You got to get this, right? She's refused people and she's accepted people. And what I've asked her to do is to be exactly as, she's a 10. You see what she looks like, okay? She's better looking than any of your girls, no matter who you are. Like, that's the best part. Whoever's watching this YouTube right now, Hannah is better looking than your girls. And you're never going to reach that level. Now, I got 7 versions of her. Okay, 7 different fucking flavors. 8 altogether. Okay, and they're all as fine as everybody. So, you got to understand that you're not going to get a chance to get a pure reflection of your communication at any time like you're about to get it right now. So, what happened? Yeah, I want you to get one, okay? But you're a pussy, so you're not going to get one, right? That's the point. The point is that you're a pussy, you're never going to get a girlfriend. And so why would I say that? Because I know for sure something, right? You're not going to make it. You see how you just said, you see how, here, let me show you how to teach. See how that guy said, let me get one? He would have to message Hannah on email and convince her somehow to sign up for my program. And this is what I'm going to tell you, okay? The weakness that he has, the social miscalibration, the stupidity, the ignorance, the baboon, the monkey, the disease that he carries around, the filth that he is, right, will come across the moment he writes a sentence. Now, I have a solution for that. You understand that? I had to create my character properly and go through all that stupid shit that he has to go through, right? So I have the cure to your sickness, and I know it. And I'm not some fake YouTube guy. That's the thing. I've had people following me and living around me. See, that's the thing. They can't say I'm fake because I'm not. And they're welcome to come see my life in Las Vegas and get their fucking feelings hurt. I am as real as shit gets. All the other guys are fake. And if they're real, what do they have to offer you? Bugattis? I ain't got no fucking Bugattis, but I got the finest woman on the planet. And I have a lineup. Like, you don't even know. What you're just seeing is the tip of the iceberg. Okay? And what about if the relationships were actually good? What about if you don't have to lie? What about if the relationships were actually in the order of God where you got better? Yeah, I have spiritual relationships. Okay, you understand how it works? So, you're going to have to message her and get through her. And she doesn't know you or like you or wants to like you. She's going to be mean to you. If you get through, good job. That's the first step of learning from me. Right? Get through the bitch. Like, that's what you have to do. You have to get through the gates of the bitch to get here. If you act poor, she's going to tell you. If you act like a little bitch, somebody had messaged and said, so-and-so recommended me. You know what she answered? Let me give you the answer. Here's one of her answers to someone who's asking to be in class. Ready? This is what you face. How's that? She says, someone said so-and-so recommended me. She says, is he your daddy? Should he get a Grammy? Or did you need a handler to join AZD Spider's program? She says, why the fuck do I need to know about that? And you're telling me you can't do this yourself and you're not qualified to be in AZD Spider's class? You weren't accepted under those terms. That's what she said. The guy came back and corrected it and said, I was told if I name drop him, I'll get a free ebook. Other than that, I don't care to mention him. I'm definitely qualified and can do this myself. Now, the best part is her conversation with me after that. She thought the guy writing it was a joke. She thought the guy named was a joke and saw that whole thing. And that's why you can't get away. Because you cannot manipulate the woman if she's a 10. She's designed by God to destroy every single man except the one that's her man. She's supposed to be under him. That's the code I have. Right? And you're not going to be able to trust your woman to do this shit. Because you know why? If I emailed your woman, I would take them. And you'd have to face that. If you open the communication line between me and you said, AZD Spider would like to join my goddamn shitty program of whatever the fuck you got going on, nobody gives a fuck about. If I was going to join your program and I got a chance to email your girl and tell her why, when she finished, she would be dreaming of me that day or that night, or she would ask you about me and say, so tell me about, like, why is he, and after a while I'd be like, don't talk to him, but then it's too late. Because there's an actual technology of communication designed to make the most beautiful women submit and the most powerful men, in quotes, crushed in field when it comes to the game of mating. And that's what it is. So that's what I'm teaching. If you think it's valuable, it is valuable because, believe it or not, I moved to Las Vegas. We're in Las Vegas. We've been here for over a year. I have every single night that we've gone out, I've defeated every single man in field, no matter who they were. From my own students, to people outside, to high-level people, we had celebrities come here. No man could get anywhere near me when it comes to social dynamics and dealing with the 10. Okay? And we're in Vegas doing it. We're not in some stupid place. We're in Vegas. We're in the #1 strip clubs of the world with the most beautiful women of the world. If you are a dancer in the United States and you want to dance at the best clubs in the United States, you're going to either go to Miami or you're going to go to Vegas. And if you go to Atlanta, you're just ghetto. We know what those bitches look like, okay? That's all we're talking about. I'm talking about the Miami high-value woman and the Las Vegas. The one you would go into a fucking movie and 007 would walk in and that girl. Yeah, those are my women. And since I've been in Vegas, I've dated 11 of them. 11 of them outside of the ones that I have right now, right? So this is a skill that I'm very proud of. You're not supposed to have this skill in life. It's a tabooed skill. I'm that man that can fuck any woman I want, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. I'm going to show you this too, okay? We're now going to go on my TikTok. I'm going to show you what viral TikTok looks like. I'm going to click it. Look carefully in the bottom. It's going to tell you how many people just added me. If you know how TikTok works, when I click this, it should tell me if anybody added me, okay? So watch what happens, all right? Live action, motherfucker. Let's look down here. Look down here. Where's the 99? Well, there it is. 870 ads. 22 people sent it somewhere. 870 ads. Now, if I go there and I click the video, now it's reached 100,000 views. Now, I want you guys to watch that it's all women that comment, a few guys, and it's all positive. And how many comments are there? 538 comments. Enjoy. Read some. And of course, I've answered them. But if you could read them, you could see for you. Or just go on my TikTok and check it out. Oh, there's a better way to do it. There you go. There we go. Enjoy. And you know what? You as a man, I have a question. This is all, you go look at it yourself, okay? I'm just letting you know it's all women. It's all positive. It's all obsessive shit. Look. These are the comments. Look, do you have that many comments? Do you have anywhere near that many positive comments? No. You know why? I'm beating you. See that? That's my video. I have a video of my face, and I'm beating every man, including TikTok. So here's what I would like you to do. I would like you to find a heartthrob in TikTok, a guy with a perfect body, with 1 million followers, 700,000 followers. I only have, 8,000 followers. Find a guy with 500,000. Find a video that he has. Read how many comments he has. Check, I've done it. Take the top TikTok guy. Then take my comments. And I want you to compare, right? I want you to compare positivity, number of women. I actually beat every single guy. I did it. I sat there myself. I know what I'm talking about. Do it. You won't find one other guy with more positive comments than me. Not one. With 8,000 views. And with 8,000 followers, right? Last week, I had 600 followers. About 9 days ago, I had 600 followers. I'm at 8,400 right now, okay? So, why am I telling you this? I'm actually telling you that I'm beating every single man in this, and I'm live on YouTube. I kick Andrew Tate's ass. Any of these, any guy. How about these guys, the fresh and fit guys or whatever? Look, every man who's doing this, I respect because I know what they have to go through. Here's what I'm telling you. I'm number one. Nobody could get near me, and all of them should learn from me. Because if they did that, then they'd be on my team and I would actually help them. I can help all those guys become good at this and not lie anymore. You don't get women the way I get them because you have so much money and you're driving 10, 15 different cars. No, bro. Okay, I have to switch cars with her. Sin, my other girlfriend, Cinnamon. That is what we do, right? So it's the development of communication skills, as you see right now. It's a development of being able to authentically be yourself, as you see right now, an expression of self, a fearlessness. Look, everything that I am, you're watching right now. This is what gets the girl. Now, if you can find somebody else right now who could communicate this authentically, this truthfully, and get this, there's a technology, there's a way of doing shit. Like, shout out to my teacher, Mystery, right? Mystery Method. That's a technology. I studied that. Shout out to Sandra Batata, my jiu-jitsu coach. It's a technology. I studied that. So I put together my own technology because nobody else on the planet can do what I'm doing. You know, I had like 11, 12 girlfriends when I got here. And if you're close to me, that's one of the programs, right? There's 3 different tiers you can do in this website. You could get so close. You could get so close that you and I, every single day, I'll talk to you for 30 minutes on the phone. You have to pay for it. But I'm interested in passing on this technology because it's more than just getting women. It's actually making a difference on earth. It's civilizing it. It's doing what I promised my teacher before he passed away. I'm like that martial arts movie, right? Where the master and the student, the disciple, and the master's dying, disciple shows up, passes on the teaching, blesses him. That was me. That was me. And I'm still that guy, right? So in order to get to where I'm at, you have to do a lot of inner work. So much that it'll make you a master alchemist over everyone. Okay, I will claim one more thing. I'm a better alchemist than any man on the planet currently. Find anybody online who claims to know alchemy, actual inner alchemy. Either get me on a podcast with them or go ahead and compare the difference. Okay? There's no greater alchemist than me on the entire planet, actually. This is the art of alchemy. How about this? Psychology. Do you know that you have to know the psychology of the woman, the man, the child, the culture? There's levels of psychology. What about your own physique? Okay? All right. Well, go ahead. You're all watching. There's 25 of you. There'll be more of you later, right? And I want you to see how old you are. How old are you? Think about it. Okay? And we're going to go on my TikTok and we're going to look at the last video. This is me on my last video. And I'm 48 years old. Okay? Now you go ahead and put a video. Now look, I'm not like a bodybuilder, but get this, ready? I am not a bodybuilder. Exactly, I'm not. How's that? Here's another one, ready? I built that body by doing exercises in my own house. I don't go to the gym anymore. You got that? Add that to it. So I'm 48. You turn 48. Let me see how you are. How about right now? I'll challenge you right now. Now you may have more muscle than me, but get this. I'm not a bodybuilder. Okay? Here's what I am. A beast. Now that's a beast. I'm willing to tell you, as a 48-year-old Homo sapiens male in 2025, there's no doubt that if you took my video, my picture, my presence, my body, and you put it up and you said, put a category, beast, bitch, whatever, poser, beast is gonna be the motherfucker that wins. This is the process of the beast process. So I'm not gonna be like, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna be a beast. In fact, those guys that are like that, they're not going to stand a chance against me when it comes to getting women. That's what I want to show you. How about we do it together? I'm going to go on TikTok. I'm going to randomly pick some fucking faggot. Well, let's not call him a faggot. It could be a good guy, okay? But in the relation of what I'm doing. So if I go here, and how do you find like a good-looking guy in this shit? Let me just go through the regular and see if anything shows up. It's not going to show up, dude. One of these days, I'll do this experiment with you. You have to do it. I love doing it. Because these guys have like perfect six packs, perfect skin. They're in the mirror doing this and they're doing this. And they're so yoked. And it's like, bro, that's cool. But I'll bet you don't stand a chance against me when it comes to women. Like, I want you don't stand a chance, right? Not at all. And that's what this is. This is a competition. Anybody tells you that it's not a competition, they've never won. That's why. The loser doesn't want competition. He wants a fucking I participated medal. Fuck you, okay? I am winning. I have 8 beautiful girlfriends. They'll blow your fucking mind. My relationships are perfect. You understand? I don't have to worry about them. Out of my 8 girlfriends, 1, 2, 3, 3 of them are the top dancers in Las Vegas. Go figure that out. Come to Las Vegas, go pick one of these top clubs, go there, go look around, find the most hottest, the top 3. How much you want to bet? That's one of my girlfriends. How much you want to bet? That's my girl. All right, go to another one, find another one. How much you bet? That's my ex. I've gone through all the clubs here. All the clubs, from Hustlers to Hippo to Sapphire to Scores to Treasures to Honeys. You see this? To Crazy Horse. 7 clubs. I've had girls in all 7 clubs. The hottest. How about Toxica? Toxica too. 8, right? So this is not a guy blogging. I'm not a fucking nerd trying to make some money. I'm showing you that I've cracked a fucking code. And the code allows more codes to crack. More and more and more and more. Okay, now, just like anything else, you have to pay for it. But imagine all the shit you pay for when you go to college and you get all that stupid miseducation, right? What do you get for all the money that someone pays for tuition and all that? This is nothing. This is absolutely nothing. It's just the problem is you're poor. There's only one problem in this. You can't afford it because you're poor. It's the end of the story. Like if you were going to hire Tony Robbins and you were, let's say at the time, Kobe Bryant, you might pay him $5 million for 3 days because you could afford Tony Robbins and that's how much Tony Robbins costs. Right? Now, one day, the right people are going to afford AZD Spider. Without a doubt. Like, there's just no doubt about it because that's how the progression has been. It will be that. When that day comes, it'll be absolutely impossible to learn from me, from anybody who can't afford that. Now, where we are right now is that. I keep warning you. You know how many people, 33 people moved to Vegas with me. Out of 33, I would say 33 of them are pieces of shit and they know it. And I feel like that about every single one of them. And they've had to regain access to me and we have 2 days to find out if they do or not. Like this is some real shit, everybody. I have restructured my business over and over and over. I have broken up with the most beautiful women and not had them come back no matter what the fuck they did off of just some shit that you can't even imagine. If you entered my life, it's a reality beyond what you could possibly imagine. And now it's time for the world to see it. So, whether you accept it or reject it, whether you take it or leave it, just like I showed you on TikTok, right? I promise you and I guarantee you I'm going to have 1 million views, 1 million followers easily because the formula has kicked in and for 8 days it hasn't stopped. You saw those 800 people just added me, okay? I think it makes a mistake because it doesn't go up 800, but fuck it, it keeps going up every single time. For the last 8 days, I could be shitting in the middle of the night, I go on it, and it says 300 people fucking logged in. And it keeps adding. So this is something that I said a long time ago. I can't be denied, and I can't be ignored. I've been building a spaceship behind everyone's back. And I've built a spaceship. And now it's flying, and it's invincible, and it's going to nuke every goddamn place that it goes to. Okay? That's what's going on. Go to azdspider.com. Okay? I'm going to put your hand on camera, your tattoo. Come here. Let me show you. I'm going to show you just a hand. What do you got here? Here's a pretty hand. That's my signature. Why do I do that? You know, like, oh, if you got your tattoo, this is my signature. Okay? But then that says, what do we got here? There's too many things. That says AZD. That's me too. So we got my signature. We got AZD. What else do we got? And then Arash Dibazar. Look at this hand. Is there more? No, that's it? That's it? Terrible. Let me see your hand. Where do you got? Okay, look.
I have the other hand.
Good. Huh?
I said I have the other hand.
Yeah, you have the other hand. Okay, look. What do we got here? Sean, I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, is that my name?
Yeah.
That says Arash Dibazar.
And
And then go. Arash Dibazar. And then that's my signature, Arash Dibazar. Okay, so listen. These are living, breathing human beings. That one was Hannah's hand. That was Sin's hand. You go look them up, see what they look like, okay? They're not the only ones. This is a different type of life. So this is my reality, and I'm living at the same time you are. Look at what I look like. Did your parents tell you not to get tattoos? Look at me. Huh? Did they tell you not to look like me? Did they tell you not to talk like me? Did they tell you to do whatever? I said fuck you to everything they said. Look at where I'm at. They were wrong, and I was right. I was right from the first moment. I was with Electra 19 and a half years ago, and I came and I told people about 18 years into it, I said, listen, or 1 year into it, I said, I'm going to date multiple women because that's the truth, because that's what every man wants, and that's the fucking truth. And you could leave or stay, and she stayed. 19 and a half years later, she's still with me. And I was right. I was right again. And this is the time for me to come out and tell you I was right. Guess what? I can't be denied. I can't be ignored. AZD, Spider, IMC Nation is here. And it's going to infect the entire world with what it has. And anybody who touches it is going to get better. End of story. Or they're going to run. Resist it and you'll see what happens to you. Accept it and you'll see what happens to you. But just like everything else, it requires exchange. And as of right now, nobody can really afford me. But that's has nothing to do with anything. That's just a natural, like, I'm not sweating over it. Nobody has ever been able to afford me. But during that time, it allowed me to build my tech. Look, now, don't afford me, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. I live in paradise. I live in heaven. I live in perfect harmony. I live in presence. I live in all the words you ever wanted. Okay? Money is nothing to me. It's absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's why I can keep restructuring over and over and over. That's why I can tell you, go fuck yourself. I don't want you to sign up. Because it's the truth. It's just the truth. And if I'm real, then you are very lucky to be alive during this time and get to hear this. If I'm fake, then you have to figure out how I've been so good at being so fake for so long. Because both sides are unbelievable to me. Either this is the fakest guy who just doesn't have that and somehow can cast an illusion across every person around them, including the girls with their hands that you saw in Man, I'm just a motherfucking magician like no other, or I'm real. And both of those end up in the same place, so I don't give a fuck, because I'm in the same place. All right? All right, guys. I enjoyed doing this, so hopefully you enjoyed it too. It's just a couple of days left. All the guys that are knowing me in Vegas, if you're not registered by the first, prices will double for all of you. Okay? That's just the way it is. I don't give a fuck. I don't like you. I don't care about you. I honestly can't stand you. And if I had it my way, I would replace you in a second. If you've been around me all these years and you've used me, I wish you nothing but ill will and the worst for everything you've ever done to me. Okay? So you have a chance to come clean, do the right thing, pay the right price, or get the fuck away from me, bro, because I'm no joke and I'll show you how real I am. Okay? All right. As my teacher Manu Tupo said, be the best and fuck the rest. This is IMC Nation. Let's start a new chapter starting July 1st. All right, guys. Go ahead. What do you have to do? But you can't do it without... Go. Let's see what happens. Oh, hands. Fat hands. Listen, you didn't know you had sausage fingers. Wow. Get ready for sausage fingers entering.
no.
What are you pressing? What do you want?